nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper.
I'm interested in seeing what Beyonce does in country music. It's not my genre. I like Johnny Cash, Shania Twain, Carrie Underwood, and others. I would ease Gary Clark in there too because there is some country influence in his music. Now, there are some bags of boiled shrimp with a Marlboro in one hand and a Budweiser Anheuser-Busch in the other, saying Beyonce, K. Michelle, and Lil Nas X could not be in country music. I don't know who in the F told them they could gatekeep something they didn't create. F out of here. You have the dusty, raggedy Duke of Hazzard actor John Snyder comparing Beyonce to a dog, calling her a bitch because she's doing country music, something she wanted to do, and she's from the South. Nobody cares about this busted can of buttermilk biscuits in the face New York born rat. He has no say. If he has a say, I, as a person born in Illinois with parents from the South, I say F him. Tell me what you think about this greasy, washed up, non interesting Leatherface dude. Put my 2 cents into this whole situation, which is insane because you can tell unlearned people when you see them. You can tell when somebody is jealous, and they'll bring race into it, but they're actually extremely jealous. Now, the Dukes of Hazzard starred John Snyder, which I did not know that he was from the have and have nots. I had no idea that that was him. I didn't even know who he was. I honestly thought he was like a new actor, but he was older. I didn't know. Had no idea, but he was slammed for racist remarks and comments. Every dog has to mark its tree. So basically, he's calling her a bitch, right?
They've got to make their mark just like a dog in a dog walk park. Every dog has to mark every tree,
Yeah.
right? So that's
Okay, so there are people who call themselves fan of country music, which country music was look, all music, all creativity damn near comes from black. So you need to get over that. That's one. But they are saying, they're not going to watch the CMAs if Beyonce performs. And it's light bread that has their panties in a twist. Even though she's performed there before. Crazy. So I didn't know that there was this hashtag boycott Beyonce movement going on with some country music fans on social media. But that's crazy. How are you going to boycott somebody from doing something creative? Okay, so this is Cindy, and she said, not watching, anti-police piece of trash. Jennifer said, wow, guess my decision to watch or not watch was made. Baseball it is. Another Jennifer, said, thought these were the country music awards, not trashy, can't sing awards. This coming from somebody who couldn't carry a note, play an instrument, or do anything creative, talking about somebody else's singing. Who thinks Taylor Swift is top notch and not mediocre? Okay. I bet you they'd accept her doing country. David. Exactly what does that piece of trash have to do with country music? Nate. This is garbage news. The country music genre has sold its soul to the devil. Susan. Really, people? OMG, who thought of that bad idea? May not watch now. Danielle. What the F? I can't believe they are having a POS performer perform tonight. I am pissed off. A swing and a miss, Danielle. Angie McWilliams. Well, I won't be watching now. What a bummer. I refuse to support her and her views on police. This is the most bullshit ass excuse I have seen in a while. First of all, First of all, this is coming from the same Mitch that would sit up here and talk about, the January 6th insurrection and the thugs who were busting in, which it was a colorless woman busting through the doors, wouldn't listen to the police when they gave a command and told them not to breach the Capitol, told them to get back. They were using the walk the blue line flags to beat the shit out the police, but now they use this to be anti-black. You can't make this ish up. Robert, I'll be binge watching Salem on Netflix. It's more entertaining than Beyonce. If that's the case, you hearing about Beyonce would not elicit you to make a response. You would just ignore it the way I ignore Taylor Swift. Now, why is this trash performing? Really? Guess be watching World Series because she gonna ruin the CMAs. This is from Cody. And it goes on and on and on and on. And then Joyce had the nerve to say, will Garth, Trisha, Luke Bryan, Carrie, and Brad be on the BET Awards? Because country music CMA awards are only for colorless people is what they're saying. And anybody with a drop of black blood can't get a CMA award. They can't perform. They can't be there. And this is the type of thing, like, I'm not offended by that. I really wish we would gatekeep our stuff more. I wish we would be stronger in gatekeeping and shunning others and shunning them and acting accordingly. Like, we're so open and welcome, and it's always to our detriment. We always get screwed over, and it's like we never freaking learn generation after generation. There's nothing wrong with dabbling in different cultures, food, music, entertainment, but please, you really need to get over the anti-blackness and hate that you have in yourself so you can do what's best for your people group and start gatekeeping and not caring how anyone thinks. But there's a lot more that's on here with their anti-blackness and their hate. So as you can see, you got haters everywhere. And that's what I think some of her songs are about. Not necessarily people, but, just haters for no reason. If you like the music, you like the music. If you don't. But why do you have to rip someone down and tell them the audacity, the caucasity to sit here and tell somebody what they can and cannot do? Like, you're not paying for her studio time. You're not going to be paying to release this album. If you don't want to hear it, then don't listen to it or don't buy the album. But to tell somebody what they can and can't do, that's some real audacity they have. And for all the moaning, bitching, and whining, her country song is #1. You didn't stop anything. You actually promoted her. Thank you, you fools. But I'll go ahead and leave it right here. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the next one.